All right, well, a lot of people think this man is a future UFC champion. I'm not going to go that far just yet, but in terms of putting together a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete into one package, this kid can do it all.
Yeah, because you watch what you say. Guys like me will just scream, this guy's a future champion, but your word holds value, so you won't do that. But every now and again, there comes a guy that seems to have it. This guy has it. This guy, when you look at him, see a championship belt around his waist because he can do it all. He's got high-level wrestling, high-level grappling, high-level striking. He reminds me of Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
There was no I wonder with Usman. It was when will it happen? This guy possesses that type of skill.
And he has sort of a championship aura, right? He walks into our fighter meeting, methodically managing his energy. Seems to be the total package. Obviously a perfect test for him right here, right now at this stage of his career. Folks, a true renaissance man, the future UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier. So, father of two, high school wrestling coach, two-division UFC champion. But it wasn't enough to just be in the game. Now you're commentating your own walkout.
It's magic. It's magic, John. I am now add magician to my list of accomplishments as I walk to the octagon, at the same time calling the walk to the octagon. And I must say, of all the octagon walks, this has to be the best one that I've seen. Look how good looking. Touch his shirt into his pants, tuck his pants into his socks. What a fashion statement Daniel Cormier makes as he walks to the octagon.
And people who really know you know how much humility there is underneath those 235 plus pounds. But what you have accomplished in mixed martial arts is not going to be duplicated by a lot of individuals. The boxing, catching up to the wrestling. Shout out to Rosendo Sanchez and Javier Mendez, Bob Cook, everybody else. You have really become one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world and put that status on the line yet again here tonight.
Thank you, John. You're so sweet.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Boss El Guapo Rutten. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here he is, the two-time United States Olympic wrestler, Daniel Cormier. You can expect the takedowns early and often tonight, and even when you know what's coming, more often than not, very hard to stuff the shots of the UFC light heavyweight champion, Daniel Cormier. And now he's got the back. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
There it is. Now he's going to mouth. He's doing
an elbow. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to strip. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Making all these shots count. Oh, this one could be over soon. Cormier out of the half guard here. We'll see if he can work for a dominant position. Cormier's back in half guard. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. fighters inverted now. Cormier's right back to the full mount here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Push him off! Push him off!
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position. Oh, he got to his spot. And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle. Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Nice positional control here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Takes his back. Oh, another ground strike gets through.
Oh, nice.
Constantly a moving target. Oh, huge elbow!
Great defense by this fighter.
You need to fight down.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Keep moving those hips until you get your guard back.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. It's tight.
It's good.
Yeah, Page and Alexio let it. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Good work from the top here by Cormier. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Lands a shot to the leg. Well, we've already got too many Rosendo Sanchez boxing shout-outs in the game. Certainly your jab is working.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
All right, take his back, take his back. Make sure he's got the hooks. Get those hooks in.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Relentless pressure from the top by Cormier. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Got to be very careful there.
Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Ground and pound strike there now. Cormier's back in full mount.
He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Oh, big shots raining down. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Working out the half guard here.
Getting them out here. Nice.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing the opponent to get the submission victory.
A beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Final seconds here of round 2.
Strike back! Strike back!
Round 3 next. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Not focus on the flag and worry about the cut. Just protect it.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so the blood continues to be a major factor in this fight, and I think at some point the... Oh, there's a hit right there. We'll see if he can finish. shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, uppercut.
Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities. Landing massive shots. Oh! Block that one.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, this corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Cormier. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Herb Dean steps in. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, well, you know he's got wrestling, you know he's got submissions, but he's also got power. Don't sleep on it. Daniel Cormier, your winner by TKO.
You know, just pressure. A lot of pressure led to the TKO finish.